What is up guys, and welcome to a new series where I use money making guides from the OSRS Wiki. If you guys enjoy this idea, I'll definitely make more and try to run through every single one of these on the list, no matter how ridiculous they might be. I'll be trying and testing out these money makers to see how accurate they are so you don't have to. Let's get into the video. So for this video, I'm doing opening Eclectic Impling jars, and the reason I'm doing this one is because it was actually a suggestion from my last video. So if you guys have any other ideas what you want me to do, just leave it down in the comments below and I will definitely make a video over it. Now, I knew from the start that doing this moneymaker was probably not going to make me any money in 1 hour unless I got really lucky with ranger boots, because that's where most of the profit comes from when you do this type of moneymaker. And if I'm being totally honest, I did not expect to get ranger boots at all during this because I've already received 3 pairs in 72 clues. I know it says 2 right there, but I received a pair of ranger boots before the collection log came out, so yeah, I'd say that my ranger luck is pretty damn good. When I first started this grind, I was thinking about pausing the timer whenever I completed a clue, and then not timing it whenever I was opening up Eclectics, but in the end I decided to just have the timer running the entire time so we can get an accurate estimate of what 1 hour of opening up Eclectics is like. And as you saw by my low completion rate of medium clues, I wasn't very experienced in doing medium clues, so again, the numbers that I get, or the amount of chests that I got during this 1 hour, may not be the same that you get. If you're experienced with doing clues, you'll be able to do a lot more in a lot less time. And as for the things that I brought along with me on this clue journey, all I had was a spade and my max cape. So I used my max cape to go to my house where all my teleports were at. And yes, this saves time, or it doesn't save time, it saves money because I don't have to buy all the jewelry separately. But if you don't have a house, that's perfectly okay, because I think actually buying the jewelry speeds up at, it speeds up the rate at which you can do clues, because you don't have to teleport to the house. You don't have to see that house teleport animation every single time. You can just go straight to the place that you need to go. I did have a necklace of passage with me, but I got rid of it later on because I wasn't using it. The one teleport that I actually needed from it, I ended up using a fairy ring instead. And as for the Eclectic Implings, I bought 700 of them for 3,000 coins each, and luckily I did not have to use them all. I did get fairly unlucky towards the end. I had to open up quite a bit to get a medium clue scroll, but for the most part, I think I was close to the drop rate on medium clue scrolls from Eclectic Implings. When I got this suggestion from someone, I was actually pretty excited because I eventually want to make a couple videos about clues whenever I'm going for the clue items. So I think I need 500 easy clues, 400 mediums, 300 hard, 200 elites, and 100 master clues to get all the clue scroll items. And that'll just be for a completionist thing. It'll be collection log stuff. So there's a good chance that I might make videos similar to this one, either 1 hour of hard clues, or I might just make a total loot from video, like 100 mediums or 100 hards. I gotta say that this was actually one of the more enjoyable videos that I've done, just because not knowing what you're gonna get from the clue casket is just, I don't know, it's pretty exciting. You never know when you're gonna get rangers or some other, crazy item. Like, I haven't received 3rd age on this account. That's one of my goals, to receive at least one 3rd age item. I think that'd be amazing, but I'm not really expecting that anytime soon, just because of my ranger luck. I am unlucky at other places, like 4-cap. I have 7,000 KC there without a pet, but it's totally fine because it bounces out. I have insane ranger clue luck, and then I have luck at other bosses, so I think the RNG always balances out in the end. And now we're getting to the part of the video where I actually encountered some pretty bad luck. I believe I went through about 150 Eclectics to get this next clue. And I had to check my bank. I had to search my bank and make sure that I didn't get a medium without knowing it, because it just took forever. It was literally over like 150 Eclectics that I had to open, so that really hurt the profits towards the end, because if I just didn't do this clue or didn't go for one more, then I could have avoided all these Eclectics that I had to open. But I mean, it's alright, it balances out. I'm pretty sure that my average was around 30 Eclectics per medium clue scroll because of that last one. But I mean, I got pretty lucky in the beginning with Eclectics, so I don't mind it too much. And here the timer actually ended, but I was in the middle of a clue, so I just decided to complete it. Hopefully you guys aren't too mad about that one, but if you want, you can just count that one out at the end. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of 1 hour of opening up Eclectics, or 1 hour of medium clues, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, this video was a lot of fun. I definitely see myself making more clue scroll videos like this. And of course, the OSRS Wiki money-making method series will continue. And I would love it if you guys would leave a comment on what moneymaker you want to see next. I have no problem with any of the moneymakers on the list. No matter how ridiculous they are, just put it in the comments down below and I will make a video over it. And now for the best part of the video. Now we can check to see how much money we made from 1 hour of opening up Eclectics. So right now I'm just taking out items that I received from the Eclectic jars themselves. The reason I have that text in my chat right now, the Air Ruin Battle Staff, is because I had to track how many I got. I had to go back and watch the footage and see how many of each one I got, because they just stacked with other items that I had in the bank, so they weren't in that loot tab. But I got an accurate price of all the items that are there. So I price checked them, and we got 322,000 GP from just the items from the Eclectic jars. And now we can get into the really juicy stuff and start opening up the clue caskets. So for this part, I'll just show the footage of me opening up all the caskets. I won't do too much talking, and we'll see if we got rangers. So unfortunately, no rangers from the first stack of clue caskets. Let's just bank all the items, and again, I will go back and get an accurate estimation of what items we got and how expensive they are, because some of them went into stacks that were already in the bank that weren't in this tab. So yeah. And so there you have it, 17 medium clue caskets opened, and no, we did not get ranger boots. If we got rangers, that would have been a little crazy. I mean, I've already had insane luck with them, so I wasn't expecting them, but still. Now we can go and check to see how much money I was gonna say made, but we definitely lost money this trip, so let's go check it out. So here we are at the GE, and first off, I'm gonna sell all the items that we got from the clue caskets. So I'll be putting those in for very low price. I'm not going to try to maximize profits because I know that there's no profit to be made here, and a lot of these items probably won't sell at market price just because of how unique they are, and sometimes these items, people don't even want them, people don't even know about them. So an item that I didn't even know about were the van braces, those like red spiky van braces. I had no idea that those were even a thing. But after selling all the items, all the clue scroll items, we are left with 354k. So now that I've sold the clue scroll items, we can now sell the items that we got from the Eclectic jars. And again, these items, I was just putting them in for very low. And right now I'm pulling out all the items that went into my bank as stackables because they just weren't in the tab. I had items that were given to me from the Eclectics that I already had in different tabs, so I made sure that I wrote a list of how many I got so that we can get an accurate price check. And as we approach the end of selling everything, I believe all we have left are the gold bars that are in my bank. There they are. And after we sell them, we have a total price of 671k made from 1 hour. But now we have to deduct the costs that we paid for the Eclectic Impling, so that ought to be fun. So in the end, we used 510 Eclectic Implings, and at 3,000 GP each, that puts the total cost at 1,530,000 GP spent. Now, if we subtract the money that we made, which is 671,209 GP, we get a total loss of 858,791 GP. The first video where we actually lose money. Now, again, I just want to say that the important thing to take away from this video is that you will make money in the long run. You're relying on the Ranger boots. So when you get the Ranger boots that are worth about 30 million right now, it'll even out to about 2 million GP an hour, depending on how many clue caskets you can do per hour. I just want to say thanks guys for checking out the video, and if you have any more suggestions on moneymakers that you want to see me do, just leave it down in the comments below and I will get to them immediately. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.